This Coast to Coast Entertainment Network program is brought to you by Beside Me Bracelets. Our bracelets are handmade for any occasion. Use the promo code Coast to Coast for 15% off. Visit their website at besideme.com. Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry. With 24-hour shopping available, use the code 160920 and show her some love, like she showed us. Reaper Apparel Company, a commitment to live your most authentic way every single day. Visit reaperapparelco.com for more information and a look at all of their apparel offerings. And by Good Day Embroidery, your local source for custom embroidery, screen printing, and more. Log on to gooddayembroidery.com for more information.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Between the Ropes here on Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. I am Crispy Bacon here with Dragon Viper. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing okay. Ready to talk some King and Queen of the Ring stuff from last night.
And I'm also here with Christy Wilson. How are you this evening?
Doing good. Ready to talk King and Queen of the Ring, and maybe we could squeeze in a little bit of AEW Double or Nothing if you want.
I'm sure we'll have time. First match, it starts way before the match itself or the event itself. On the kickoff show, we have the tag team championships for the women. You got Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair taking on Indy Hartwell and
Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae. I couldn't think of the name. I don't know if this is a surprise. It was kind of a last minute add-on to the card, but the champions retain. So, Christy, what are your thoughts?
Honestly, not surprised. Bianca and Jade are forces to be reckoned with, and I don't think Candice and Indy even stood a chance against these two. They're just too good.
They are. Dragon Viper?
You know, I wish Big B was here because he would be expecting my answer to this match. Right. And I'm gonna say it was boring. I didn't care for it. You know, I mean, you have two women who are strong against two people who, you know, are mediocre at the best. It was no surprise that Jade and Bianca were going to win. I don't even like them anyway, but it was no surprise that they were going to win. So I think it was just time filler for their pre-show before the actual show itself, which makes sense why it wasn't on the show in the first place.
Well, it was kind of, like I said, an add-on because SmackDown the night before, also in Saudi Arabia, both teams kind of got into a scuffle a little bit with words, and that's how it came to be. So it's kind of a thrown together match.
I could tell.
I mean, the outcome was just way too obvious. Like I said, Bianca and Jade are just too good.
Yeah.
Right. And I think Indy need to break up because their tag team just isn't working anymore. They're not really winning it. They're not winning anything, really.
No, even the heel turn from Indy.
Both of them. Yeah, that was a dud right there. I mean, if Indy were to turn heel on anyone, she should turn heel on Candice.
I think we're going to see that tomorrow. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
But like I said, that was kind of a match. Now we're going to the main card. Before we get to that, what are your thoughts overall on the card?
Not a bad card. I mean, in my opinion, I didn't think it was. I thought it was a pretty good card.
Dragon Viper?
I thought it was an okay card. I mean, you know, some matches I was actually interested in. Others I'm just like that. But overall, I thought it was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I think there was some stuff that I thought would have happened. One thing that I didn't think would happen, but did happen. We'll talk about here in a minute. Big surprise, but also not big of a surprise. And in the match I'm talking about is the first one for the women's championship, for the women's world championship. Becky Lynch coming in as defending champion, going up against Liv Morgan, and thanks to Dominic Mysterio, yes,
Paige and Callum McClurk.
You know what? Oh man! Don't,
Liv
please,
Morgan
don't.
won.
Yes,
No.
come on. Yes.
All right, Dragon Viper, you can start first.
Coming and you know it.
I'm glad. Hopefully Callan isn't watching, but because I know he'd started up. But the thing is I'm glad Liv won. I was glad to see that. Although I was kind of confused about the whole. I mean, I understand the reason behind why Dominic was doing that was because of Liv putting Rhea on the shelf, but and injuring her. But it just I don't understand exactly what he was trying to do. Like give Becky the chair and have Becky hit Liv with it, and I don't know. I don't know what exactly was going on there.
Yeah, it's confusing to me too.
But I'm glad to see that Liv did win the belt, and she, I'm glad to see she's champion and not Becky. So.
According to, I think it was Corey Graves during the broadcast, it was because Dominic didn't want, I think, Liv to have it because he wanted Rhea Ripley to have it when she comes back. I think that worked out too well.
Yeah.
At least that's what I gathered. Now,
Right.
I don't know if that's true or not because we've seen Liv Morgan with Judgment Day gear, sort of.
Or yeah, we're in like the little bit of purple that Judgment Day is known for, like in her pocket or on her top or something like that.
Right.
Judgment Day rules.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a little bit of, honorary member, seeing if she wins the championship.
Yeah.
Will she become a full-blown member? Who knows?
Yeah, but here's one thing I noticed, and I was watching it while checking Twitter and all that. Damian Priest said from bad to worse, and I tweeted him, what are you planning on doing about it? I think he's getting out of control.
Who is
Dominic.
Dominic.
I tweeted that to Damian Priest. Like, what do you plan on doing about it? I think he's getting out of control.
Yeah. It is. It is definitely. Gene Carlson saying hi everyone.
Hi.
And Sarah's also saying hello.
Hello.
But I mean, overall, I think, I don't know if Becky Lynch is hurt. If she's, I know she's gonna get a rematch.
Yeah, she's gonna get a rematch. But the crazy thing about it is, I read that she still has not signed a new contract yet. So that might be why they might have taken the belt off of her. This is her first title defense. Really, that's what upset me. Was it felt too early to really take the belt off of Becky.
Yeah,
So
that's why.
Go ahead.
I mean, I saw Becky losing it, but not at this event. Maybe at the next one, but not this one.
What were we going to say, Dragon Viper?
Oh, I was going to say, so do you actually think Becky's not going to sign and leave her husband there?
No, I don't think so, unless he's okay with her deciding to look for opportunities elsewhere. But other than that, I really do. I'm thinking if she does sign a new contract, it's going to be like last minute, like before the actual day of her contract, or maybe 24 hours before her contract officially expires.
Like Drew McIntyre did.
I like Drew McIntyre. I don't think she's going to get I'm sure she's going to get a gift from The Rock as a thank you for signing a new contract with WWE, like McIntyre got a sword. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, McIntyre got a new sword?
Yeah, he did. It was a gift from The Rock for signing his new contract.
Yep.
But, if Becky does go somewhere like, say, AEW, then, I'll be happy about it. But, I don't know. I just don't see her going anywhere else, really.
And she could take Charlotte with her.
Charlotte signed a long-term contract. She's not going anywhere.
Oh man!
Sadly, sorry.
And now that her husband's back, she really is.
Andrade, yeah, well, he is back. I feel like they're wasting him already. It's like,
Yep.
he's done the Rumble and he's done WrestleMania, but you haven't used him in any singles matches, and we know how good he is as a singles competitor.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
But I think Becky will get a rematch. She will get a new contract.
Yes.
I
Ugh.
You got
Yeah. Oh
Matt
no, not
WWE
the one I was
Championship.
laughing at. By the way, hi Matt.
Oh,
There's the next one. I was trying. That's the one. No, I was old sword.
Of course she would. Oh, jeez, Mom.
Yeah, I was like, that's good.
yeah.
Next.
The next matchup, the triple threat match
Oh,
for the Intercontinental Championship. You have Sami Zayn coming in as defending champ,
mhm.
taking on Chad Gable and Big Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
Good match overall. I feel
Mhm.
like Sami Zayn retained. Otis is in the middle of it. Whole
Mhm.
Alpha Academy's in the middle of it.
Right.
With Chad Gable, and I'm not sure what about Bronson Reed, but Randy, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts on it is the fact that Bronson Reed should have won it. I'm glad for Otis what meant to hit, Chad. So, but I would have loved to see Bronson Reed win it. He's a big guy. He's good in the ring. I mean, what did he do? He jumped over the ropes and landed on those guys. So I mean, he's athletic, he's flexible,
Mhm.
and being a big guy, that's kind of hard to do. So I mean, I think he should have gotten that Intercontinental belt, and Chad still would whine and cry. So
Yeah.
I would have rather seen Bronson get it, but I actually thought it was a good match. Even seeing Otis hit Chad made me look good, so.
That was good.
Before we get to you, Christy, we got
Mhm.
Matt saying Michael Cole hated this match.
I think I remember listening to him on commentary. Actually, not sound so enthusiastic about this match. I think it was more hate towards Gable and how he was treating Otis and Tozawa and Maxine Dupree. He'd been treating
Okay.
absolute garbage, and Michael Cole was
Yeah.
hating it. So that's probably why he didn't like this match. But no,
Because I know he
was good.
loves Sami Zayn.
Yeah. No, he's liking Sami Zayn as match in general, but no, this match was not bad. I mean, good to Sami retaining was great. Seeing Otis hit Gable, that was great too. If Bronson Reed had won, I would not have been mad about it. He may be a big dude, but he's so athletic. It's crazy, but
Yeah, they need to put gold around Bronson Reed at some point.
Well, I think there should be a feud between Bronson Reed and Sami Zayn. Just that sounds like something. I saw potential in there when they were facing off against each other. I'm like, ooh, I wonder. This be something you can build around, really.
I think so. And he's been in the WWE 2 years?
He was released at one point, but then came back.
When was he released?
I think, what was it, 2022 or something like that? When I think WWE was having like massive, it was massive roster cuts, and he was unfortunately one of the people who got cut. But I think once Vince was gone, Triple H brought him back, and now he's getting opportunities like this, which I think is great because he deserves to have these opportunities because he is really good.
Well, I think they need to do something quick with that.
Yes. Before they make him stale.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to really jazz things up, really.
Next match. and is probably one Dragon Viper might like. Nia Jax versus Lyra Valkyria
Oh, I
for
enjoyed it.
the
Ah! No, I'm just
the
kidding.
Queen's crown, Queen of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
So, as many of you know, Randy's excited about this one because Nia
You
Jax
save him for
won
last
this.
so you can gush.
Oh, geez.
So,
Oh, come
Dragon
on.
Viper,
Let him go.
what's your thoughts?
Yeah, you guys already know me and know this, but yeah, I really really enjoyed this match. The right person won finally. Now if she could win the title at SummerSlam, that'd even be better. But I think anybody would have gave up after she landed on Valkyria like she did.
Mhm.
But yeah, I thought it was a great match. The right winner won, and I'm just gonna shut up now.
Christy,
I was rooting for Lyra. I don't know. I just felt like she was just ready for this. And I mean, for someone like her who is smaller than Nia, not as strong as Nia, she held her own against Nia very, very well. She really, I honestly think she did very, very well, even though she didn't win. So I think this is just the beginning for her, and she's on her way.
yeah, she is definitely on her way. And what's interesting about
Mm-hmm.
these is that you'll get a title shot.
Right.
Before I get to that, Sarge is saying Dragon Viper thinks Jax is good. What on earth is going on here?
Sarge, I'm going to tell you this. I have never, ever, ever said anything bad about Nia. I've always liked her. So it's no surprise. Even Brandon would sit here and say, oh, yeah, he even likes Nia. And I don't understand, blah, blah, blah. But I've always thought she was really good in the ring and, all that. So no surprise.
No, but now maybe she'll get a shot with Bailey. Keyword maybe.
Former
Maybe
best friends.
No, I don't think Nia and Bailey were friends.
I thought they were friends.
No, that was Sasha.
Well, I knew that.
It's Alexa Bliss, who is Nia's closest friend.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
I thought it was Baszler.
No.
Shayna Baszler is Nia's former tag team partner.
Yeah.
They won the tag team gold twice.
Okay.
Yeah. I only remember yes, he loves Nia.
Oh my god.
He loves Nia.
Thanks, Mom.
I knew it.
Oh no.
Yes.
Helen, you just had to get on here, didn't you? Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's all good.
I have a friend who likes Nia too, so they would have to fight over her. They would have to.
No, it's all good. All good.
Don't worry about it.
Back to Dominic Mysterio. No, actually, no.
No.
You got it.
No.
Can we get back to Dragon Viper?
Thanks a lot,
how amazing Nia Jax is, and now she's queen of the ring.
I'll figure out a way to get you back there, Callan.
But now maybe whoever's the champion for Nia Jax, is we don't know who that would
Sarge, those are fighting words.
Sarge, I don't even know.
No, it's not better than Ray.
I don't even know you anymore there, Sarge. I think you're kind of delusional.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Move on. This is kind of fun.
Next match, if I can find it. Others. Next will be the men's King of the Ring tournament, which is a little bit controversial.
Yes.
Randy Orton versus Gunther. Gunther becomes your new King of the Ring and will also get a title shot. on the Raw brand against Damian Priest.
Hmm.
And we'll get to that matchup for Damian Priest in a little bit.
Yeah.
But Christy, what's your thoughts on this match?
This was definitely controversial. This could have gone either way. I was honestly shocked Gunther won because if you watch the replay, Randy Orton's both Randy Orton's shoulders were not pinned to the mat. Only one was off the mat. And I swear, I've never thought in my life I would ever want instant replay in professional wrestling. And now I'm wondering if it happened because there was a kind of a similar incident during tonight's AEW Double or Nothing pay-per-view where it kind of happened, kind of the same thing happened, and instant replay needed to be there. But yeah, Gunther won. I think it was kind of expected, but I was going for Orton because this is something he's never accomplished before in his entire WWE career as King of the Ring.
Yeah, it's the one.
I know, boo. I'm with you there.
It's the one thing he hasn't had on his resume.
Nope, he's never. This is something. It would have been a huge accomplishment for him if it had happened.
Yeah, Dragon Viper.
I am going to censor myself because I was really, really angry. Randy Orton should have won it. I'm gonna even give Gunther some credit because it really was a good match. It was a hell of a match, and I give both guys a lot of credit. But I am so beyond mad that result happened. I don't know if it was scripted. I don't know if I don't know what that was, but it should not have ended like that. Now, if Gunther had actually pinned him with both shoulders on the ground, then fine. Gunther won the King of the Ring, big deal, whatever. Mm-hmm. But it was not done correctly, and his shoulders was not on the ground. Like I said, I don't know if it was scripted or not, but I am angry about that. And even when I saw an interview that Triple H did earlier today, and he's just like, well, I didn't notice it at first, and the referee's decision is final, and I'm just like, okay, well, again, it's like what you said, Christy and Chris, there should be an instant replay.
Yeah.
But I was not happy with the ending of this match. And I mean, like I said, I would have even said, okay, Gunther did a good job. And so, but yeah, I was not I was not happy with the ending of the match. Other than that, great match for both guys.
Sarge, did you see this match or the pay-per-view itself?
Yeah, man, I saw Randy Orton get slapped like a snake that's molting. All his skin fell off.
Really?
He was hearing voices somewhere else. That's all I can say.
Oh, God.
Wasn't in his head.
Oh
my God.
From the crowd.
Yeah.
Boo.
It was definitely from the crowd.
It was.
No.
What's your overall thoughts of the match, Joe?
Mine, it was great. Randy Orton lost. King Gunther.
King Gunther. Oh, God.
Here's the thing. Like, this is like the real significant match that Randy Orton had really as a single, but we could easily see who would have won this match. So it was time to go get popcorn. Oh, wait. No, it was brunch time. So it was time to get
wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute. Can somebody please explain to me how King Ring General makes sense?
It really doesn't, but oh no.
It makes no sense. King Ring General. Oy vey.
I know.
Mess around saying Logan Paul is the next big thing. Oh, he already is.
Oh yeah, he is. I mean,
yeah. And we haven't even gotten to his match yet.
No, we will in a little bit or in a minute. I guess we can go on to that one since we're already talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes originally for both titles, not a title versus title, but not a unification. Then it
Mhm.
became just for Cody's title. Still the one title Cody is, looking towards at some point.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
you know,
sorry, go
never
ahead.
mind.
No,
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, you know, Logan Paul didn't want his title on the line because he's a little coward. Sorry.
Not true.
Well,
No.
we all thought he was going to give up the brass knuckles, and he still had a
Mhm.
pair. So I mean,
Yep. And Michael Cole started ripping him. Started basically, he called him a loser.
Yeah, I was agreeing with
Because
him.
he used the darn brass knuckles in his pants.
I mean, it takes a loser to know one. That's where I'm
Yeah.
at.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You guys made a mistake to like add me to the stream, so
Mm.
Chris, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Sarge, what were your thoughts on this matchup?
Oh.
man, what I thought of this is that Logan Paul actually carried this match. If just watching it, Cody Rhodes, he's boring. I mean, me, that's where I'm at on that one. He's boring. I mean, there's not enough prime drinks to like make Cody Rhodes relevant anymore. So,
Oh my god.
Well, there
but
wasn't
if
any
you really
prime
think
drinks
about
over
it, Logan Paul has like really done an awesome job since he has been with the WWE. He's more athletic than most of the guys that are out there, and I can see him being the champion sometime down the line. But like, see, there goes. He's hearing voices in his head, so maybe it's Nia Jax calling Rand. He has to take that phone call.
Sure.
But
So-
you know what? I didn't really care for this match, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I like Cody, but yeah, I could.
I
this
don't.
match
I
wasn't-
like Cody too, but I think Logan Paul is more athletic, more enthusiastic, and more. Yeah, he's better than Cody Rhodes.
mess around
Rock
to
Rhodes
say.
is the worst move ever. That's where I'm at on that one. I don't like that move.
Mess around to saying, I thought King of the Ring was to elevate talent. This King of the Ring does nothing for Walter or Gunther or
Yeah.
Nia. Actually, they both get a title shot.
Yeah.
I agree with-
at SummerSlam. So
Yeah, well, I agree with him on that one because the last King of the Ring was like what Xavier Woods, wasn't it?
21, yeah.
How did that work
yeah,
out?
basically he faced Roman, and Roman won that stupid crown Xavier Woods was wearing, just
Yeah,
to have
King
it on
Roman.
his head. I'm like, Roman, you're not King of the Ring, so get the hell out of here.
But he's the tribal chief, so he is the king. So
He already had the red thing around like his neck and
What?
shoulder, so he
Nia
doesn't.
Jax is calling again.
God. Oh my
Hey, this may
God.
be crazy, but here's my number.
No.
Insane.
Christy, what's your thoughts on this match?
I
If
thought
haven't-
this was a really good match. I'll agree. Logan Paul, yeah, he's done a lot, but he's still technically a part-timer. He won't defend that championship until probably SummerSlam or Clash at the Castle. I don't know, but I did like the idea of it being winner takes all match and all of that, but I'm just glad Cody Rhodes won because I have been enjoying his title reign. I haven't found it boring at all. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep it up there, Sarge.
but what I've heard, and it kind of makes me think too, is that we know The Rock is coming back for Cody.
Yeah.
Does that technically spoil,
Yeah.
the future of Cody's matches?
A little bit.
Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit.
And you can kind of say the same thing with, Drew McIntyre, because right now, for Damian Priest, he's going to go up against Gunther at SummerSlam. But when it comes to Clash at the Castle,
That could change.
Damian-
That could change a lot of things.
but Damian Priest will have to face Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. I mean, if McIntyre beats Priest at Clash at the Castle, then that could mean Gunther goes up against McIntyre at SummerSlam.
Right.
Yeah. So
Dominic
that
Mysterio
changes-
becomes the champion. I love it.
Aha!
Oh
Man,
boy.
you're really against me tonight, aren't you, Sarge?
Every time I can get a chance, man.
But yeah, that's pretty much the card for.
I didn't get my opinion.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, let's
Okay,
look
go
at-
ahead. I thought you.
It doesn't matter what you
Oh
think.
yeah, well, it doesn't matter what you think, Sarge. No, see. Here's the thing, and I said this last week, and I'm saying it tonight. You know, Logan Paul and Jake Paul, both their egos are going to get them to start losing, their matches. The only reason Logan Paul has won his matches lately has been because of brass knuckles. He can't do it without him. Obviously, especially since last night, it proved it. His brother's going to lose against Mike Tyson, and but Logan Paul is and I don't think I'd ever say this, but because it is Logan Paul, I'm going to. I honestly think that he is worse and has a worse ego than The Miz.
Sorry, I just read the comments.
But The Miz, The Miz is a better guy than Logan Paul, and I don't ever say that. So Logan Paul's bad. So and I don't know. I don't like Logan Paul. I'm glad Cody beat him, and I don't ever see him being a world champion.
Yeah.
It's scripted. Yeah, obviously.
Wait, what?
Obviously, it's scripted.
No, it's
Wait.
not.
Someone was
Okay, I'll just listen to my grandpa would actually fight people who would tell him it was all real,
Oh
Or-
god.
would tell him it's all fake because he would think it was all real.
No.
Yeah,
Wait.
I got.
wrestling fake.
Oh, geez.
I got a family member that's kind of like that. I mean, he
My
kind of
husband
knows,
calls
but
me that.
he thinks it's real. You know what I mean?
He thinks it's fake.
Well, part of him thinks it's real, but
No.
I don't know. The spots are real, but
Yeah. I mean, they get injured like any other athlete.
yeah. Remember that WWE.
Yeah, they'll say, please do not try this at home.
Now, did anybody see for real? Did anybody see if Lyra got injured because of Nia when she sat on Lyra or slammed down like she did on her?
Do you see how big Nia is?
Yes.
Clearly,
also,
that's
Nia
why I'm
can also
asking.
be-
Man, that was
I
like
mean-
a pancake right there.
right. I mean, Nia's a big is a big girl. There's no question about it. Sometimes she can be just super careless in the ring, and her carelessness sometimes results in her hurting people. I mean, you can ask Kairi Sane. I mean, Nia just tossed her steel steps like she was a freaking rag doll.
But I was just curious if anybody heard anything, if she actually did get injured.
I haven't heard anything myself. I check Twitter all the time, so I haven't heard anything.
And
yeah,
then
I
I
haven't
did
heard
also
anything
see
either.
Yeah.
I did also see something that they might start up thing where it's going to end up being probably at SummerSlam Logan Paul versus Pat McAfee, and because of the fact that Pat McAfee would be standing up for Michael Cole
Right.
after Pat or Logan tried going after Cole for Cole calling him a loser.
Right.
So there's a rumor
Mouthing
now
off.
starting up where Pat McAfee is going to challenge Logan Paul for attempting to go after Michael Cole.
Right.
Then he could become
I can see it happen.
champ.
So have you guys been tracking the QR code
No.
for Uncle Howdy?
Yeah, I did. I got 15% off of my Geico insurance, so it was good.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. No. I can't keep up with that stuff. It just goes so quickly. I'm just like, wait, what was that again? I just can't do it.
there's been all these rumors and stuff, and they're thinking something may happen on the 15th, but everybody thought it would happen at Clash of the Castle.
Right.
So who knows?
I thought it was going to happen at
Uh,
King and Queen of the Ring too, but nobody showed up. So my guess is they're just biding their time to make sure everything's done right for whenever they do show up at whatever event it is.
Yeah. Big B's not here, but 2026 SummerSlam will be in Minnesota.
Mm.
2 nights.
Yep.
I've been thinking about this, and I feel like the big 4 pay-per-views or PLEs are going to be.
That's what it's starting to look like. I mean,
Yeah.
there's also talk about that possibly could do a WrestleMania overseas, like either London or somewhere in Europe,
Well, they're
or
talking Saudi Arabia.
that too. And I don't like that idea at all. I mean, if you're going to do something like, say, London, Wembley, or Barcelona, maybe Paris.
Well, if they do it in Spain,
Or
it'd be the same
they
time
could do
zone.
it if they do it in Barcelona, Spain. Oh my God, that country could go crazy, because I think there have been some Spanish wrestlers that have made their way to WWE before in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that should be a fun fun announcement, I think.
Yeah.
Man.
And Christy, you wanted to talk a little about AEW? You still have a
Yeah,
little time?
AEW had their I guess you could call it their WrestleMania Double or Nothing last night. It just ended a few minutes ago. Reason why my thinks is the real CEO is Mercedes Moné, formerly Sasha Banks. Got the shades right here. She is the new TBS champion.
Is your
they
first
just-
match?
First
Right.
match, debut match, 1 year after
Wow.
ankle injury in a New Japan match against the woman she just defeated for the TBS title, Willow Nightingale. So
And
there's
we saw a few, I guess, a return of sorts
Mhm.
or debut return.
MJF returned, and he actually wore a jacket. If you remember Triple H back in 2002, coming back from an injury, he wore kind of a leather and denim jacket.
I saw a
Yeah.
picture of that.
MJF had kind of a similar type of jacket, because he was coming back from being out 5 months due to so many injuries he racked up while defending his AEW world title. He kicked Adam Cole in the nuts.
He looked a little rough in that picture.
It did. I think that
He
was
also got a
I think that was his-
tattoo.
Yep, he said he's not going anywhere. So it confirms he's sticking and staying with AEW. He's not going to WWE.
He got a tattoo. It said AEW as a poker chip,
Bet on
and
yourself.
it said "Bet on yourself." Yeah.
Yeah. All you do is pull the pan, look up, and say "Zoom," and there it is. I'm like, damn, that's dedication right there.
And was there something about the Brood that happened?
That was the barbed wire steel cage match between Adam Copeland and Malachi Black, and Adam Copeland brought out the old Brood entrance with the fire and the
Oh
smoke
man,
and the Slayer song.
you missed it.
You missed
No.
it.
And
I
who
thought
came?
it was
Who
freaking cool.
appeared though? Who appeared?
Yeah. Gangrel.
Did somebody?
Gangrel?
He came back.
Oh, and I
He
missed
came
it.
back. And I'm picturing Christian Cage in the back, just smiling, maybe with tears in his eyes, like, oh my God, this is so amazing.
And I missed it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's YouTube. There's going to be
There
YouTube
probably is
video.
video. I ordered about the pay-per-view of Bleacher Report. I'm going to rewatch the match because it's freaking amazing. It was so cool. And it was just flat out brutal. It was definitely match of the night for me, at least.
Yeah, because I saw something about that. It's like, yeah, we'll probably bring up that.
Yeah. But that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The champion is still Swerve Strickland, thank God. And he beat the former member of the Brood, Christian Cage, for that to retain his title. I see him holding on to it till maybe All In August in London. Maybe.
that's a
I don't
long
really know.
time.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a long time. I don't know how they're how they're gonna do that. I don't know who else he's gonna be able to face. It's possible.
Any other news
Mm,
anybody has?
let's see.
I really don't have anything else.
Yeah, they had they had their Anarchy in the arena match, and it was like it was like chaos all over the place.
Why doesn't
There's flamethrowers in the thing. I mean, oh my god.
Yeah, and wrestlers lit on fire.
Oh yeah, Jack Perry got lit on fire. I'm like, those better be flame retardant pants you're wearing there, buddy. Because if not, there's gonna be a lot you burned up. You don't want that.
What was that, Sarge?
Did he cry a river?
I don't know if he did. He might have at first. He'll be like, "Stop, Darby! Stop burning me! Stop burning me!"
Jeez.
I know. That is just crazy. Oh, but no, it was overall. I say AEW Double or Nothing was definitely a fun pay-per-view to watch. It was.
Why doesn't WWE should have their own version of
Anarchy in the Arena. I don't know why that. I don't even know if they even want to do something like that. They've done flaming tables. They've done they do Falls Count Anywhere matches, all over the arena, that sort of thing. I don't know why they don't do something as crazy as this. Maybe Triple H is like, we're gonna be crazy, but not that crazy.
What is it? Just a hardcore match, or
pretty much a hardcore match? And this one they had they had someone get run over by a bus. They've had someone got on fire with a flamethrower. It was all over the place. There was blood everywhere. There was tables, kendo sticks. Believe me, this was insane. If you thought the barbed wire steel cage match was insane, this was crazier. And they've been doing this match at Double or Nothing for maybe 3-4 years, about 3 years, I think.
Wow.
It's just insane. Blood and Guts is coming up soon, and that's kind of their version of Hell in a Cell with a big cell, 2 rings, kind of Hell in a Cell meets War Games. And that's pretty crazy as well.
Yeah, it's like Hell in a Cell meets a War Games match.
Yeah. And you got like spikes, thumbtacks, glass, kendo sticks, baseball bats, whips, chains, you name it, it's all there.
Same rules as in War Games.
Yep.
But steel cage.
Get into a deathmatch game. That's what
kind of like that.
The thing is with WWE, they're still in the PG era.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not in that era, or their target audience is not into that whole like the gory stuff type of match. That's not their target
right.
Audience.
Their target is more geared towards kids.
Well, right now it's more towards kids but I know they're supposed to get away from the PG era, but I don't think they're going to go that extreme.
No, they're shifting away from it a little bit, but they're trying to not go too far.
I can see them going more somewhat of a hardcore match more.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they've had a couple of matches where the wrestlers have bled a little bit. Not like AEW where it looks like a good chunk of them are like bleeding from the forehead almost every match.
John Moxley. Okay. Oh no, I got punched in the face. I'm bleeding from top of my head.
Oh, good. Well, he didn't bleed in his match tonight at Double or Nothing.
Surprising.
He had his shoulder wrapped up. How he managed to survive, I have no clue how he did it.
Sarge, do you think Becky Lynch will get her contract negotiated?
I don't know. With her losing was actually kind of like a forced time sign for me, saying that nothing was like officially signed with that, or she signed and she's getting a big break with Seth Rollins.
Right.
So those are my only 2 answers I have with that one. I don't think I can see Becky Lynch going anywhere else except for WWE.
Yeah. Right.
I could see that too. I mean, Seth is there. everybody's there.
Yeah, well, her husband, she met her husband there. All, she has friends, that sort of thing. I don't really see her leaving that type of environment to go to AEW or TNA or even other promotions like Stardom in Japan or anything. I don't
Ring of
see that.
Honor.
Ring of Honor. Yeah, I don't see it.
Anything else?
I think
Anything else? I
think
could
she's a
see
good-
TNA.
Yeah, she mentioned in her book, and I have her book. She mentioned that earlier in her career she had wanted to go to TNA at one point. She didn't do it.
I mean, it worked for Drew.
It worked for Drew. It was after he was fired and goes to TNA and begins the process of building himself back up to where he comes back to WWE and becomes successful.
That boy took roids. Like, he just, because I remember in WWE when he was first there, he was just like a toothpick.
He was.
He was
definitely
then
skinny.
fell
Yeah.
back into- he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's on roids. I'm not saying that whatsover, but
No.
he
I
probably
mean,
put in
trained.
a lot of work for that. So
yeah. I mean, considering, he was not very, he isn't who we know him as now. Is big
because that's not
muscle.
roids behind me right there whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
So miracle.
Yeah, let me tell you something, brother.
Listen here, brother. Got something to tell you.
On.
I hear voices, brother.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
You guys see that video where this guy imitates wrestlers? Like if wrestlers went to Costco
Oh,
and had like Shawn Michaels, Triple H,
oh
and
no.
a few
If
others.
you out with
Kinda
that, we
funny.
got 2 words for you.
I don't have
Oh,
nothing
God.
else. If anybody
I
does,
don't either. No,
Hey,
no.
So,
Hey,
do you think that guy? Do you think that guy could imitate Sarge?
Brother, no one can entertain me.
No. Do you want to find out?
It would be interesting.
It would be.
on one thing I want to bring up, I just thought of. You're talking about Logan Paul versus McAfee. McAfee standing up for Cole.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Corey Graves has been about wanting to get back in the ring, but not right
Mhm.
now. Do
Yeah,
you think Logan Paul could stick up, sort of, or in a way, or Corey Graves could stick up for Logan?
I don't know. I mean, Graves couldn't find much to compliment Logan on, because even I think Graves was genuinely getting mad at Logan Paul's antics, and even he had to step in front of Logan Paul to prevent him from knocking Cole out.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, could it be Graves versus Logan Paul? But then Corey Graves has been out of the ring for what, about a decade or something like that? Even though he is medically cleared, he has no interest in going back in the ring, even for just a one-off.
Well, he wants to be a part-time wrestler.
Right. Right now, he's the play-by-play guy on SmackDown.
The head play-by-play guy.
Yeah. And when he's working with Michael Cole, he's the heel commentator.
Yeah.
I like Corey Graves though. So.
Yeah. Never been a big fan of his.
Well, I've never been a big fan of Pat McAfee, so there you go.
I like that.
Of course, we like Pat.
My other favorite announcer is, ironically, it's Mauro Ranallo.
Ugh.
I heard rumor of him maybe returning.
I did too.
I don't know.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. Top Santino.
They should have like Santino Morella as a commentator. I miss that guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could commentary TNA.
Good. No, they got a couple of former WWE announcer guys over in TNA. I think it's Tom Phillips and Aiden English, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Tom
Yes.
being there.
Those guys. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, and I think his tag team partner's wrestling still.
Mm-hmm. I think he
From
is.
And they're talking about, huh?
from the Vaudevillains.
The
Yep.
Vaudeville. Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't a good tag. I mean, they were good, but as a group, I don't know.
Mhm. I don't know either. I don't think they were given much of a chance.
No.
Nah.
There's one tag team I know I put in the group chat that I do miss is the Highlanders. I love it when they take each other and they just slap each other across the face.
That sounds painful. Tag
Ouch.
me in.
Oh, they
Take
were
me-
on for it. It was across the
Tag me
face.
in.
Now, I've seen people like on the chest go, really hard,
Yeah.
for the tag.
Yeah. And I'm like, ow, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're gonna have a big handprint on your back. No.
So if there's anything else, we'll call it a night.
Okay.
Dragon Viper, final thoughts?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for watching and commenting, and new week coming up, and I hope everybody has a good week.
Sarge?
Well, this is a very rare appearance for me, so
Yeah, how did that happen?
Rare.
Yep, thank you for letting me in, and I can't wait till Logan Paul wins the title, the world title.
Ugh.
Maybe one day, who knows?
Maybe. We'll see.
Christy, final thoughts?
Well, just thanks everyone for watching, and just keep watching Coast to Coast for all kinds of cool stuff that's going to be coming up.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching and tuning in. Come back next week for another Between the Ropes. With that, have a great week. Happy Memorial Day tomorrow. Be safe. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a great week, everybody.
Good night.